Hi, my name is Mtlhane Sono, and welcome to another exciting episode of Young Farmer Podcast. Thank you for subscribing and following us on YouTube. Today we have incredible Palesa Ledile with us, a dynamic young professional making waves in the agricultural sector. From her early interest in farming to her studies at High Growth Training College, Palesa's journey is one of passion, perseverance, and growth. She's here to share her experiences, the challenges she's faced, and the lessons she's learned along the way. Whether you're considering a career in agriculture or looking for inspiration to navigate your own path, Palesa's story is one you don't want to miss. Let's dive in. Palesa, welcome.
Thank you for welcoming me. My name is Palesa Mtlhane. I am 23. I'm from a township called Mtlhane in the East Rand.
Palesa, can you share a bit about yourself and your journey in agriculture? What really sparked your interest in the field, and what made you choose High Growth Training College as the place to study?
How I got into agriculture, firstly, my father loved agriculture. He was into cattle farming. He's still into cattle farming. So because I grew up in the township, we didn't really have much of that, or I didn't really have much knowledge on that. So every time when we went to Limpopo, to my grandparents' house, I'd see cattle, I'd get interested, but not really. It was a thing of, inkomo, it's nothing much, But then when he started taking me to auctions with him, that's where the spark grew actually. I saw how they were selling money. It was all about money at first. I saw how the cattle were selling and how the farmers would come with their children. It was so nice. So that's when I started loving it. The more I went into it, that's how I got interested into farming.
So, Palesa, what made you choose High Growth Training College as the place to study and evolve as a young farmer?
Firstly, I went to a public college and the experience was not nice. I did not like the experience at all. So I had to look for a college that would cater for my needs. And I asked around for a few colleges. I couldn't get the one that I wanted. And I somehow on Facebook found High Growth Training College. Nobody knew much about it, but I took the risk and contacted Nico. And from there we spoke and we agreed on what I want and how they're going to offer that to me. And that's how I got to choose a High Growth.
So you really got quite involved at an early stage, but looking back at some of your experiences with High Growth Training College, how was it for you? Are there any memorable moments or things that you can look back on that were very special to you as part of your training?
Okay, my student experience at High Growth was great. I don't want to lie, even though we had our ups and downs, but it was great because the students, they are more like family. Even the colleagues, colleagues meaning the facilitators, we call them colleagues. They're more like family. So everything was just flowing. You would have fun. And one memorable experience for me was when we went to Nambu. That was the best time for me at High Growth. I enjoyed myself throughout the whole trip. We as students, we had to start off from the ground, we had to start from the ground. So that was an experience, learning more about the farming industry instead of now seeing it from when everything is already done.
Every journey comes with its challenges, Palesa, and with everything that you are achieving, there were definitely, I'm sure, obstacles and challenges you faced. How did you navigate them and overcome them?
The challenges that I faced, firstly, was not having much knowledge about what I was going to. Because now agriculture is a very diverse sector. There's a lot. I did not have that. I did not know anything, or I did not know much about that. So how I overcame that is I did my research, and with the help of the people around me, they helped me choose the correct path in specializing that I have to specialize in. And the fact that not a lot of women are into the industry. It's very hard when you are young, firstly. You are small-bodied. Nobody believes in petite girls that much, you understand? Because they believe that it's a man's work. So how I overcame that, I proved myself that I can do it. I can do it through our internships, the internships that I did, through practicals, I would work hard to prove to everybody that I can do it. I am as tough as they are.
I am here for all the female empowerment. So power to you, Palesa, for really proving that it's not just a man's world, that women can navigate that space and really do incredible things. So I want to know, have any exciting or unexpected opportunities come your way? How has your career changed since graduating?
I did have a few opportunities that came my way. For instance, after graduation, I went to an internship at Roadgrass Investment PYT Ltd, where I specialized in poultry production, broiler per se. And currently, I'm still looking for a job, and I'm hoping to get one. And at the background, I'll be running our family business.
So, Palesa, are your grandparents still involved in farming? You really learned a lot about farming from them at an early stage. Are they still involved in it, and are you also still part of it?
Sadly, my grandparents passed away, both. So now we took over the business, me and my brothers. We took over. Now we are running everything. We're running everything on our own. Obviously, I'm doing it with the books, with the help of the books. So I'm the one who decided to go to school to study that.
And how big is the farm?
It's small scale, 50 kettles, nothing much, nothing big, with 10 sheep here and there.
What are you farming?
We are farming kettles, and it's actually large stock and small stock, kettles and sheep.
So you mentioned cattle and sheep. So what do you produce on your farm? Are you producing milk, sheepskin? Tell us a bit more about that.
No, we do a buy and sell. We buy from the locals at a much cheaper price and the auctions, and then we grow them. If we get them at a younger age, we grow them and then we sell them at auctions or to funerals, any ceremony that people might have on locally, we sell.
Every journey comes with its challenges, Palesa, and with everything that you are achieving, there were definitely, I'm sure, obstacles and challenges you faced. How did you navigate them and overcome them?
In my career, we recently faced drought. It was a big issue in Limpopo. So we lost cattle, which means we are losing money. You understand? So in us losing cattle and losing stock, it was a learning journey. Had it been that we were more prepared, we knew more, we could have saved ourselves. We could have saved ourselves the loss that we lost. But unfortunately, it has already happened, and we can only move forward from that.
How has climate change affected you in your farm?
Like I've already said, drought for us was a big problem, because now we lost cattle. We lost plus minus 20 kettles, which is a lot. For a small farmer, it's a lot. Had we taken measures for that, I feel like we wouldn't have been where we are currently in this situation. But because there's nothing much we can do, because it has already happened, we just have to move forward.
Can you take us through what was the cause of the drought?
Because we use a community borehole, it's a problem. If the community feels like we are using too much water, they cut us off, because we actually have a pipe that takes the water from the borehole into our water trough. So if the community feels like, no, we are overusing water, obviously cattle drinks water a lot. So if they feel like we are using water, then they have to now talk to us and cut us down, which there was no rain throughout last year, which was an issue, a very big issue, which means we can't let our kettles to go freely and go the dams or the rivers around, which is another problem. So that's how we got to lose a lot.
What kind of support do you need?
If we could get a borehole or a JoJo tank, the least, I think it would help a lot, because we could now store our own water, have our own water, which means that we don't now have to use the community borehole. You understand? We don't have to share water with the community.
Losing so many cattle is a really tough experience, Palesa, that you were able to overcome. So really tell us a bit about the importance and the value of insurance and you know, how you saw that coming into play with your own experience.
Had we insured our cattle, we could have now claimed and we could have at least gotten some amount of money so that we can at least buy more cattle to recover from what we have lost. But because now we didn't insure our cattle, we didn't have much knowledge about the insurance part, and it's costly. It's a bit costly. We lost, and it's more like we are losing double, because if we had insurance, we wouldn't be where we are.
You are so powerful and so dynamic, Palesa, and I love that you are saying, you know, because you might be struggling to get a job now, you are going to immerse yourself into something that is you know, incredible, running your family business. And I want to know, how is that doing and how is it evolving and how are you finding it?
We are growing. We are growing because now at least I have the experience and I have the necessary resources to run it. Unlike when we are just running the business with our own knowledge, without any books or without any expert knowledge. So it is growing, to say the least.
So what kind of support do you need to grow the business?
Financial support, obviously, because agriculture does not come cheap and it does not come easily. Because not far ago, we faced drought, which meant we lost some cows, and we had to supplement, which is money. Understand? So, and it takes time for you to now sell and get back the money. So if we could get financial assistance, that would be great.
I want to know, you've learned so many things and overcome so many obstacles. What is the biggest lesson you've learned from being in the agricultural space?
It can change at any given time. It can change. Today, it might be raining, and tomorrow you're expecting to harvest. Jiggy, there's drought. Like you have to expect the unexpected at all costs and all times.
So, Palesa, for young people that want to pursue a career in the agricultural sector or, you know, evolve in their studies, what advice would you give to them? Is there anything that you wish you knew when you started? Tell us a bit more about that.
I get a chance takers. But then go there knowing that it's not for money. It's not always about the money. Because a normal business takes 5 years to break even. So imagine if you're starting small, you understand? So go there with passion, have passion for it, and be patient. Most important, you have to be patient. And what I wish I knew that there are different sectors in the industry. It's not just, farming is not just about uktapa ublongo, you understand? It's not just about that. There's more to it. Do your research. I wish I did my research, proper research, and I knew what I was getting myself into before anything.
So, Palesa, how can people get hold of you? Where can they find you?
I have a TikTok page at Happy Lisa at 29. On Facebook, it's Happy Lisa. Email address at palesamtlhane@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, Palesa, for joining us. This has been so incredibly inspiring, and I know that there are so many more young farmers out there that are going to be motivated and inspired by your story. And with that said, that was another exciting episode of Young Farmer Podcast. Thank you for joining us. My name is Mtlhane, and remember to follow, subscribe so that you can know when we have more exciting guests to talk all things agriculture.